Special education provides support and educational opportunities for students with disabilities and diverse learning needs, including those with learning disabilities, autism spectrum disorder, visual impairment, hearing impairment, intellectual disabilities, and physical disabilities. Special education plays a crucial role in achieving SDG 4 because quality education cannot truly be achieved unless every learner, regardless of their background and their abilities, has equal access to meaningful learning opportunities. So education is a fundamental human right, and inclusive education ensures that students with disabilities are not excluded from participating in school and society. Holistic development is particularly important in special education. While academic achievement is important, students also need support in developing social skills, emotional well-being, communication abilities, physical development, and independent living skills. So these areas help students become active and productive members of society. Therefore, special education focuses on nurturing the whole child rather than concentrating solely on academic performance. Moving on to current landscape and challenges, the global situation shows that significant progress has been made in promoting inclusive education. However, many challenges still remain. According to UNICEF, approximately 240 million children worldwide live with disabilities. Despite international commitments such as the United Nations Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, many of these children continue to face barriers in accessing quality education. Some common barriers include inaccessible school buildings, limited transportation, services, inadequate learning materials, insufficient assistive technologies, and negative societal attitudes towards disability. And in many countries, students with disabilities are more likely to be excluded from school, experience lower educational achievement, and leave school earlier than their peers. In Malaysia particularly, the government has taken several initiatives to improve the educational opportunities for students with special needs. And the Ministry of Education has implemented Inclusive Education Program, also known as Program Pendidikan Inklusif, or PPI, to increase the participation of students with disabilities. These initiatives demonstrate that Malaysia's commitment to promoting educational equity and inclusion. However, despite this positive development, several implementation challenges remain, and many schools continue to experience shortages of specialized support services, educational resources, and trained personnel. Some schools may not have sufficient facilities or assistive technologies devised to meet the needs of students with disabilities. In addition, there are differences in quality of inclusive education provided across schools and regions. And research has also identified several gaps in the implementation of inclusive education. These include limited teacher competency in handling diverse learning needs, insufficient collaboration between general and special education teachers, and inconsistent application of inclusive teaching strategies. Many educator reports feeling underprepared to support students with disabilities effectively. This actually highlights the importance of continuous professional development and systematic support for teachers. So the specific research problem that I have chosen is the limited preparedness of teachers to effectively implement inclusive education in mainstream classroom. Teachers actually play a central role in creating an inclusive learning environment. However, many teachers encounter students with diverse disabilities without receiving sufficient training in differentiated instructions, classroom management, assistive technology, behavior support, and individualized educational planning. As a result, teachers may experience difficulties adapting lessons to meet diverse learning needs. Some may lack the confidence in supporting students with disabilities, and which this could affect the quality of educational experience provided. Consequently, students may face challenges in participating fully in classroom activities and achieving their educational potential. Addressing teacher preparedness is essential because teachers are the foundation of quality education. And research consistently shows that teachers' knowledge, attitudes, and competencies significantly influence student learning outcomes. So, when teachers possess adequate skills and confidence, students with disability experience greater participation and a stronger sense of belonging within the school community. Furthermore, improving teacher competency directly supports SDG 4, particularly the goal of ensuring inclusive and equitable quality education for all learners. By equipping teachers with the necessary knowledge and skills, schools can provide more effective support to students with diverse learning needs and reduce educational inequalities. To address this issue, several innovative approaches actually have been around the world. One important approach is Universal Design for Learning, which is UDL. UDL encourages educators to design lessons that accommodate diverse learners from beginning rather than making adjustments afterward. So it promotes multiple means of engagement, representation, and expression. This means students can access information in different ways, demonstrate their understanding using various methods, and participate according to their individual strengths and abilities. UDL also helps to create more flexible and inclusive classroom where all students can succeed. Another important innovation is the use of assistive technology. So, assistive technology includes tools such as text-to-speech software, speech-generating devices, communication applications, screen readers, hearing support devices, and interactive educational platforms. So, these technologies increase accessibility and independence of students with disabilities. They help reduce barriers to learning and enable students to participate more actively in educational activities. Besides that, ongoing teacher professional development is another essential strategy. Professional development programs, workshops, mentoring system, collaborative learning communities provide teachers with opportunities to improve their knowledge and practical skills in inclusive education. And these continuous training helps teachers stay informed about evidence-based practices and develop confidence in supporting diverse learners. In addition, strong family-school partnerships contribute significantly to student success. Parents and caregivers possess valuable knowledge about their children's strengths, needs, and preferences. Effective communication and collaboration between schools and families ensure consistent support across different environments and contribute to better educational outcomes. These innovative approaches promote sustainability because they create educational systems that can support diverse learning over the long term. They also promote inclusion by ensuring that students with disabilities have equal opportunities to learn, to participate, and to achieve success alongside their peers. In conclusion, special education plays a vital role in achieving sustainable development goals. 4. Because it promotes inclusive and equitable quality education for all learners. While significant progress has been made globally in Malaysia, challenges such as limited teacher preparedness, resource constraints, and implementation barriers continue to affect educational opportunities for students with disabilities. And the research problem discussed today highlights the importance of strengthening teachers' competency to support inclusive education effectively. So by implementing innovative practices such as UDLs, assistive technology, continuous professional development for teachers, and family-school collaboration, we can actually create a more inclusive, accessible, and sustainable educational system. Ultimately, achieving SDG 4 means ensuring that every learner, regardless of their abilities or challenges, has the opportunity to learn, grow, and reach their full potential. Through collaborative efforts from educators, policymakers, families, and communities, we can build a more equitable educational future for all. And thank you for your attention.